Who would actually make a good next president of the USA? I'm 70. I hope to see candidates who were born after I graduated from college. No one who wants the job. That cat they made a mayor of some town in Alaska. He's got government experience. I trust him. Aragorn, son of Arathorn. No one. As long as Congress is filled with shitbags, no president can do a good job even if they want to. I hope y'all are just memeing when suggesting celebrities. Someone who is not 100 years old. Richard Nixon's head in a jar on a giant robot body. From this comment section I know we're screwed. All memes and celebrities lol. We're screwed. Jeff Jackson, who is a representative in NC. He's young, level-headed, and has great communication with his constituents. Watch his videos to get a better idea because my description isn't great. A bag of 14 potatoes. Jeff Jackson. Johnny Kim, the Navy SEAL, doctor, pilot, astronaut. Being Asian myself, I want him to be president, so it's pretty much guaranteed that Asian kids everywhere will never hear the end of it from their parents. Beaker from the Muppets. Find a policy professor who has really generous open office hours and tries to help their students any way they can. Vermin Supreme. Dolly Parton, she should be your president. That dog mayor that ate all his ties. Camacho. The more I see Rep. Katie Porter go after greedy and corrupt CEOs with her whiteboard of doom, the more I want to elect that woman president. Definitely not me. Who has a better story than Bran the Broken? Not American, so I don't pretend to know much about US politics, but watching Jeff Jackson on TikTok suggests he's the sort of person who should have a higher role in US politics. I have a shirt that says Kirk Spock 2024, the logical choice. Vote for Pedro. We first need to define what good is. I say we get D's nuts on the ballot again. Someone under the age of 80. Maybe someone not past retirement age. Is it too late for that guy with the boot on his head? Any ventriloquist dummy should work. Danny DeVito. It won't matter so long as Congress remains as presently constituted. Corporate money can no longer be allowed to buy politicians. At this point, Ronald McDonald would be less of a clown than anyone else. Jeff Jackson. Paul Wellstone would have been amazing. Marcus Aurelius. Seemed like he had a pretty good head on his shoulders. Katie Porter. Someone fucking young. No one that wants to be the president. Jeff Jackson. The congressman on TikTok who's running for attorney general. I'm not even American, but he seems reasonable. Good beliefs. Good accepting views. And truthful and transparent. Jamie Raskin. Based on all the regular candidates, I genuinely think I would make a better president than all those guys. Please let it be someone who respects the separation of church and state. Sherrod Brown. He's been a great senator from Ohio with a ton of experience that knows how to talk to both sides of the aisle, but also seemingly has no tolerance for the nuttery that has dominated one particular wing of U.S. politics for decades now. He's a very sympathetic ear with a great mind for the political gearwork and knows how to navigate. DCBS. I feel like the Democrats have failed miserably for years to not make him a spotlight player and put him in a position to run for president. After him, John Fetterman. Because he's all that above but with less DC experience but even more intolerance for political nutbaggery and extremism. Literally no one that the Reddit community suggests. Seriously. I thought that Amy Klobuchar would have been a great president. She is a moderate. She's a senator now and is on some of the key committees where the sensitive information is shared. I voted for her in the primaries in the last election. She carries herself well. Negatives. She's short. Not pretty in a traditional sense. But she's smart and effective. Politics is like being a drug dealer. You get immense wealth and power, but only the lowest form of human scum would get involved with this. I don't think it is possible for genuinely good people to be successful in politics since maybe Jimmy Carter, Admiral McRaven. But nobody who would make a good president is dumb enough to run. Nobody they'll actually let us choose from. Someone who's not geriatric. Not Biden, not Trump. I kinda like Pete Buttigieg. I nominate Henry Rollins every fucking time this is asked. He's never said that he wants the job and would probably opt out very quickly. But he might be our best choice. Vote Rollins. Someone who is actually qualified for the job. Not some random business elite who thinks he knows how to maneuver the political arena. Peter Dinklage. Who was that guy who made the TikTok video and spoke like an adult? Wasn't he from North Carolina? Jeff Jackson, I think. Jon Stewart would be incredible. That dog of Joe Biden who keeps biting people. ChatGPT 5.0. Just thankful that Reddit doesn't pick our president. Anyone with a good moral compass not guided by religion. Anyone Gen X. We gotta get these old people out of office. Honestly, the US needs a southern black grandma as president. She ain't gonna put up with no foolishness. Our country's budget would be figured out ASAP. A good presidential candidate has absolutely zero chance of becoming president. Katie Porter. Well-spoken, well-informed, and unafraid. Anthony Blinken. Andy Beshear. Calm, intelligent, looks good in a blue suit, not geriatric. He's got it all. I would vote for Jello Biafra if he ran. Not a single celebrity. A capable politician, chances are this person is not well known. Or to put it different, no one who will be voted in. Because the people want entertainment, not government. Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart. It'd kill him. And he'd be miserable. But I suspect he could do something with 8 years in office. Liz Cheney. Trump. Be nice to see someone with military experience for a change. Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix legions and loyal servant to the true emperor. Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and he will have his vengeance, in this life or the next. My dog. Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart. Katie Porter. Knowledgeable on the law because of her pre-political profession. Seems to have a pretty decent code of ethics. Popular enough. And a very strong ability to represent the people and conduct congressional hearings just like we have seen during the career of Elizabeth Warren. I really value those strong, reputable career workers over career politicians. However, Katie Porter is running for Senate because that 6 years term and actual congressional power would be a more natural next step for her. The way this country is headed toward might as well make Taylor Swift president. For a real answer, I don't know. I can't think of anyone who isn't batshit crazy or completely biased left or right. The two-party system is turning into our enemy.